Welcome, guys. All right, guys, as you can see, my mic is not on. So I'm out here in the back, in my backyard garden. I'm gonna measure this particular container here where I was thinking about placing my corn. Now, the expectation of corn should be at least in some type of container or whatever that you're gonna use, at least 12 inches deep. So this, as I measure this one, it's not quite. I think it's like between 7 and 8. And I do have another bed that I'll go to shortly, and it's at 8 inches. So what I may do is I'll probably wind up just placing it in one of those blue buckets there, just to be on the safe side. I have three of those containers left, and I'll be just placing it in those. I was gonna place it out in the garden, but I've already planted out some pole beans and some purple hull peas. I do still have just a few more peppers and 2 tomatoes to plant out. And I have some more seeds that I need to go ahead on and drop. I don't think I'm gonna direct sow these here. Most of them I may just go ahead on and just start some seeds. Start seeds in a seed starter trays. I'm also going to bring you guys along. I purchased some neem oil today, and I'm going to go ahead on and spray my veggies out here because I have started seeing some slight yellowing. So I'm just trying to take some precautionary measures and using this neem oil, and this particular neem oil here, it's a 3-in-1. Use along with fungus and something else. I'll just show you at the top. So this one is actually a 3-in-1. And as you see, towards the end, baby, I'm spraying every vegetable it is that I have planted out. Guys, when you're actually out here spraying your crops, be sure to not just spray the top area like I'm doing right now. I'm just trying to hold the camera in one hand and spray with the other hand, but you will definitely make sure that you are lifting those leaves up and spraying under those, because that's where a lot of the pests hide, right under those leaves. Guys, also one of my goals for this season is to make some of my own seasoning, like garlic powder, onion powder, and whatever else that I could. I harvested some beets a few months back, and I have seen where you can dry those and make beet powder. So, but just to start, I will start off with celery salt, onion powder, and garlic powder. and me trying to start making my own seasonings, and this is where it all starts at here. And we have plenty of cabbages and collards from last season, and we have enough to finish out this year with those, and probably on into next year. So we really don't have to plant anymore this year. So I'm just that's why I wanted to plant some peas and green beans, string beans out, so we can have a plenty supply of those as well. Now, you know, tomatoes, as far as we are not big tomato eaters. Now we eat the fried green tomatoes, and we don't do a lot of cooking where we're using a lot of tomatoes. So having that many tomatoes defeat the purpose, at least in our home. You know, because a lot of them we did share with other people. So it just didn't make any sense of growing all those tomatoes. And, you know, of course, I do put them on sandwiches, but we just not a great big eater of tomatoes. Now, peppers, on the other hand, there's always use for peppers, whether it's hot peppers or bell peppers, mild, whatever. There's always use for those. So, you know, I prefer to grow a lot of different peppers, because I can make jalapeno peppers, pickled jalapeno peppers. I can cut bell peppers up, put them in the freezer. I can freeze dry some and make seasonings. The onions, the same way, the green onions. As I mentioned earlier in the video, there's a lot of ways and a lot of use that you can use those, that we definitely can use, if not now, later. But as you see, as a few minutes goes by in this video, baby, you will see me spraying everything. My fig tree, I'm spraying the garlic, the onions, I'm spraying all of it. But I am concerned about my potatoes and my garlic over here. My garlic has a lot of brown stems at the base of it. It's on the inside, and then my potatoes, the leaves are turning yellow. So I'm just kind of concerned about those. I thought maybe, and more than likely, after checking it a few days ago, the soil, I'm thinking that the soil was like too moist, but no, when I really dug my hand down in there, it was dry. Not dry, but it was dry. It could have used some more moisture down there. But a few days ago, I did do a deep feeding, and I used the tomato fertilizer, and it was the high nitrogen and the high phosphorus. Nitrogen, the NPK, the N and the P was high. So I used those heavily. So I'm hoping that helps, because I know a lot of these are root vegetables and producing some type of fruit or veggie. And it's not like the brassicas or the greenery, where the greenery you want the high nitrogen or the N. You want a high of that to get a bigger growth of green vegetation. But on these particular plants here, you got a lot of roots, you got the onions, you got the garlic, you got your tomatoes, you got your peppers. So you want a high number of the P and the K. So I've learned that mechanism along the way. And I'm spraying this neem oil. It says to spray maybe every 7 to 14 days. And today is actually Thursday. It is the 23rd, April the 23rd. And so we are expecting some rain over the weekend and into next week. So me coming out here spraying probably defeat the purpose, but I want to go ahead on and get something out here on this to get a jump start, to at least save a couple of days, and then I'll just come back after I see that the rain is gone and do the same thing again. But like I said, this particular neem oil here is a 3-in-1. So it is not just protecting it from the little pest. It's helping with the fungus that could be on your leaves as well. So that was a plus for me, and for the price, right at $7, it was $6.97. And that was a nice size container there. It was worth it. And I still have a little bit more maggot forms. And by the way, my peppers, some of my peppers have started blooming. And my blackberries, the one that has taken off tremendously, it has started blooming. And this is my ginger here. Right in that bare section there, nothing still have come up yet. So I don't know if I even get anything right there in that section. I'm gonna see if I can go ahead and take it up. But I do have some more. I may just let it be, or I may just place some more ginger in that area as well, or just place the newly bought ginger in another container. All right, guys, if you are still following along with me, joining me out here in the garden this afternoon, and you have not subscribed to your girls Tracy's Rhythmic Life channel, how about just, if you're not sure about this video, hey, check out, I have plenty of videos out there. Check out some of those videos. And go ahead on and like and let me know, at least let me know that you've been here. I want to thank you to all my new subscribers. I've been getting a couple of them these past couple of weeks, and I want to thank you so much for joining my channel, supporting your girl. But like I said, on this channel, this is where we grow, learn, and we enjoy the rhythm of real life and gardening. So, and in closing, I want to thank you for spending the time with me today. And we're just growing, creating, and living in rhythm. And I will see you all on my next one. Bye, friend.